What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're talking Six Nations, and it's official. The men's Six Nations tournament is going to go ahead as scheduled, which will kick off early February. What a tournament it's going to be. I think this could be one of the most exciting ones we are yet to see. Why do I say that? Well, if we look at what we saw in the Six Nations in 2020, which was a crazy one, started off postponed, ended off England champions, and then you get to the Autumn Nations Cup, where we saw a hell of a final between England and France. And on that note, I think they are going to be the team to watch. France have got a young team. They've named their squad. It's looking good. It's looking sharp. And I think they have every opportunity to really get a great win under their belt and getting a Six Nations title for the first time in quite some time. It's going to be an interesting tournament. We've seen so many stops and starts. There's been a lot of talk and rumoured of whether or not this tournament's going to go ahead as scheduled, because France government was going to put a ban to it. Well, they banned the provincial games, but luckily they've allowed Six Nations to go ahead as planned. So credit to the French Rugby Union for getting that right and for allowing this tournament to still go on. Six Nations is one of the best tournaments in world rugby, and it's going to be one hell of a great notch. Now, I spoke about England and I spoke about France being potential contenders yet again. But let's not forget, Ireland were there too. They had their opportunities. They will want to bounce back. They will want to show the world what they're made of. They've got a quality squad. All they need to do is just adapt and get them all gelled up and ready in order to achieve the results that they need to achieve going forward. It's possible. They just need to sit down and get ready and focus as a team. The New Wales. Wales have probably had one of their worst seasons in 2020. Not only was it a poor year for COVID-19, but it was a poor year for Wales rugby. 2019 wasn't too bad. It was quite an interesting tournament where we saw them hit number one spot, Six Nations champs. They did a lot of good things and they did play great rugby, but 2020 just wasn't the year, and they will want to bounce back. Again, another team with a phenomenal squad with the potential to do greatness. They just need to sit back, adapt, and focus on what's important, and that's winning the games, playing quality rugby like we all know they can do. Then we look at Scotland, another team that are fighting warriors. They give it the absolute all in every aspect of the game, and we all know what they can bring to a game if they are on form. They can win or break a team from getting an opportunity of winning the Six Nations. Will they win it? Probably not. But if they can just show a slight bit of improvement and show the quality and caliber that they know they have, Scotland can definitely be a force and could surprise us. It wasn't too long ago where they beat England and won the Calcutta Cup for the first time in goodness knows how long. It can happen again. They just need to regroup and re-gel and get back to that firing spirit we all know the Scots can do. And then last but not least, Italy. They've been the talk of the town for the past few years, being the wooden spoon for quite a number of years. They're a team that everyone said, should it be Georgia, should it be Italy, should it be Five Nations, should it be relegation modes. This is the time for 2021 for the Italians to show the world that they still got it, to show the world that they still have a great fighting spirit, to show us that they too can also cause an upset and surprise us. Let's not forget, Italy did beat South Africa not too long ago as well. They've got some good games under their belts. They've beaten teams like Scotland. They've shown the strength. They've come close. They've scored points. So we cannot write them off, which will therefore make it a phenomenal tournament to watch. 2021 Six Nations, I think, is going to be absolutely incredible. It's a hard one to call because generally you'll go, well, England won Six Nations and they won Autumn Nations Cup. Surely they'll be favourites. To me, you cannot count out France. I think they are going to be the next force to be reckoned with, and we've got to watch out for them. Young, gelling well with the coach, growing, learning every step of the way. And if they continue doing that, they're going to do wonders. And again, like I said, Ireland are a phenomenal rugby team. We cannot count them out. You get a guy like Johnny Sexton or Conor Murray or Tadhg Furlong or James Ryan, Peter O'Mahony, all these guys, if they just shine and play to the caliber that we all know that they can, then my word, we're in for a hell of a game. We're in for a hell of a tournament. So mark my words, it's going to be cracking rugby for us to look forward to. But until then, we'll have to wait just a few more weeks until the Six Nations get started. But the good news is, it is going official as planned. Obviously, at this stage, no crowds due to the COVID-19 restrictions. But the good news is, we have rugby and we have Six Nations starting in February. And I know you can't wait, and I cannot wait either. So if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, join the family, because we'll be covering it all. So don't go anywhere. That's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.